কোনটিকে দিয়ে তো সাউন্ড ফাউন্ড ঠিক আসছে তো কই দিলে সাউন্ড ফাউন্ড ঠিক আসছে দেখতো
Hello everyone, and welcome to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, such a clever touch. Hangs one in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Yeah.
Oh, can he get onto this? He's not got that quite right. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Shot goes for a shot! Fantastic from Van Basten! sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And it's Argentina in front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
What did I pass there?
Half an hour played now. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's going for goal! No, just not quite.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Owen. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a pop! And he should have made them pay.
Van Basten has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Olise. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, super find.
Hello. I sometimes
And for the
have
first
to
half,
put Ronaldo
that is that.
because of his
And it's
pace.
certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Argentina, number 10, Lionel Messi. Coming on the field.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Eric Cantona.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him.
He's having a shot! Jorginho. Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Cross into the box.
Why crosses are not working?
Gets it away. Argentina
Was-
appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
That should have been a
Well,
goal.
it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nesta makes the interception.
Hi, bro.
Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
we've not seen much from
Second
this
game.
team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but
Oh, that
they
is too
can up
much.
their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard.
Oh, Griezmann at the right time.
And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Okay.
Oh, shooting
Nice goal,
chance!
man.
It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! A moment that
Okay,
needed
we will
composure,
play
and
friendlies.
he had plenty
I am
of
just
it.
start
Well, he's a
seeing.
defender's nightmare. You try to
Have to
send him
wait
one
some.
way, and he just slips the other.
You are from Tamil Nadu.
Argentina,
Means
number 7, Marco van Basten.
Now the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 18,
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Griezmann.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming
Well,
on
that pass isn't the best.
number 9,
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
11, Luis
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well,
Hey, where is
a
the
goal
double touch?
either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Bellingham. And this is Aguero.
it's a two-man pressing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to
The way
settle for the draw
Swedish
now.
are pressing the opponents is unbelievable.
3 minutes at a time.
Threads one in. And he's gone direct here. They'll have to settle for that. So it is something for both,
Bro, I
but
just started
ideal
the
for
stream,
neither.
man.
Both parties having to settle for what
Not
they
now.
get and hope
We
for
will
better in the weeks ahead.
after 2-3 matches I am gonna play friendlies. बतावा. See, I am in Division 2. I have to reach Division 1. Yes, after this match we're gonna play, okay? Just enjoy the stream. Gonna have conversations or something. Dev CR7. You're from India, bro? So this guy is Premier Ronaldo Brazilians.
Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
CR7 or
Well, what
LMT.
a scene we have here. There's a real
Messi
expectant
or
buzz in
Ronaldo?
the stadium, and the players on the
I
pitch
know
are
your
raring to go any minute now.
because it is in your
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
In the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
What?
Looking for options for movement. Messi. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Messi. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It is skill there. Not.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yes, sorry, Kimmich.
And the shot's on. And the finish!
Oh, I thought Messi.
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I thought that was
Really well
Messi.
played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Why Messi is dropping back?
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And though he's seen through all of that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Olise. Rijkaard. Now it's Olise. Decent chance!
Okay.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first goal of the game.
Messi.
Remind those chance for a shot.
Messi.
And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish,
Oh.
and he came up trumps.
Lionel Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's real.
Bro, in the moon
Off the
now.
post. And that was very necessary. Kimmich.
Added minutes.
Now it's Neymar. So what can they make of this?
Us.
He's come in hard. Chance!
Oh,
That is the end of the first half.
This is a
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much
didn't
the
expect
ideal
that.
half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Instead of
That ought to encourage
pressing the
an
shield
even more
button, I
ambitious
pressed.
approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. And this is... And Messi!
Okay.
Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
Yeah, fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Lionel Messi.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Messi could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
He's there.
Koundé.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. And here's Suarez. Van Bommel. Cannavaro. Oh, some tackle there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Van Bommel.
Near the wall.
Ronaldinho is flagged offside.
To lead the match? Okay. Yes, anyone wanna play friendly? One friendly match. If not, then I'm gonna start and push. Listen now. I hate this delay, bro.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity
Ooh.
too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Early ball out from the back. Not the most accurate pass. Olise, he's found space here. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Messi. Quarter of an hour played. Quality ball. Spread it left. Now it's Aubameyang. That's been cut out, well played. Odegaard, and it's Batistuta.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Schneider. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Oh, shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to
Messi
be now.
gave the pass to Olise.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Knocks it into space. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's
Real,
a tried and
dude.
tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work
That's
extremely
nice.
hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Rijkaard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot.
Ronaldo. Wow.
And that marks a high
Could have done
octane
12
end
shots
to
maybe,
the
but-
first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And so the action is resumed. Paris Saint-Germain currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Schneider. Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Messi, and he's been shifted off it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Odegaard. Rijkaard. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi going face-to-face with a chance for a shot! And he hits the
Ankara
net!
Messi, Ankara Messi.
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
रोनाल्डो की स्टैमिना गई, मुश्किल में चला।
So we have movement on both
Carrying it all
benches.
the
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Kimmich. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 22.
And Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Terrific effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Aguero never out of the action for very long. Great vision. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for
I'm not aware of
offside.
the offside. It was Messi goal. Oh,
Rijkaard.
what a control.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's worked it through.
Offside.
Rijkaard. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Looking for options for movement. Shoot! And it's there!
He did a mistake.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
He'll try from distance. Great strike. The test for the keeper.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Oh, well played.
Probably the
That
pass,
has
yeah.
snuffed out the danger. Aguero gets across and deals with it. Koundé. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And this is Aguero.
Run Neymar.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
That's a good ball out wide. Strong running down that left flank. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. Juve looking understandably energised after his goal. Can he get it through? That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do.
Legend sub, guys. Legend sub.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos gets on his bike and on the move.
What? Carlos?
Neymar. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. And here's Torres. Real chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And Dixon. Paris Saint-Germain so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And smartly reclaimed. Now he's having a hit! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Are
Out of play for a throw. That is lovely. Delivers with whip.
no, let me.
And it's Kimmich. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Big chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Played back into the centre. Messi tries to play it through.
I
Ronaldo
thought that
finds
was a
himself
pass.
offside.
Or onside.
And he's had it nicked away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo finding himself in space. He's had a shot!
What a finish.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, delicious! Such
I was
devilish
thinking to
curl.
give pass to
That's an
Messi, but
incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Yamal! Goal! And once more we are
This
all
guy
square. You score, we
now on the
score.
mood.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So they have it all to do again.
Wow.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both
Yeah,
will
just did a
continue with their
4 double
respective
touches there,
approaches,
just
give or take
throw
the
the
odd
ball.
fine-tuning.
Paris Saint-Germain are
Gentlemen.
level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's got away. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Arey,
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Now this could be a chance. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
maybe I should
Corner
wait
number
before
2 then.
shoot.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Canada are looking to go forward now. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Neymar. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard.
And the shot! shot.
Wow.
It's a goal! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move, executed
Okay.
with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is
Oh,
always
why does
pace.
she
That's what
lead
really rips
fast?
defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Chance for a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
Towering! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to get it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and
Oh,
dynamism
why
until
did
the
I
very
get
end,
the
though.
pass there?
Number 5, Sergio Aguero.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 18, Eden Hazard.
And he's there to make the challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I should have done double touch there.
Rijkaard
Full added minutes.
out towards the flank. This looks promising. Yamal's cross. There's the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Bellingham. And that is
The
as much
save
time
by
as there will be.
Khan.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Device name, bro. IQ Neo 10R. Can you hear my voice? IQ Neo 10R. Because I have normal headphones, so that is why I rechecking. About
and
eFoot.
welcome to
Well,
our
what a
two
sight
games.
this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually
Why
at both
stunning
ends.
process is that bad?
Paris
And
Saint-Germain
now we
with the
have to
corner.
fix this.
They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Guardiola. That's Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. He has found the way through. Olise! And he looked every bit
Just
the
carry
assured
Olise.
keeper there.
Olise is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking for options for movement. Still goalless. Kimmich. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Messi
Excellent pass.
swings in a cross. And he's straight offside.
The offside is the other matter. Why even he didn't touch the ball?
Aguero. Gerrard. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Aguero. He's got away.
That was
Delivered in.
stunning pass to Ronaldo,
And he gets rid in a hurry.
but he gave to Olise.
And that is out of play. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. O'Reilly promptly onto that, and that is that.
He gave
Quality
Messi
ball.
12 outside corner.
Merino with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Well, a goal here just before
He didn't
half-time could
give
mean
the
a great
pass to
deal.
Olise.
Olise has the space to scheme. Well read, nice interception. Gerrard. Merino. And it's Batistuta. Kimmich. Batistuta. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Please make sure
Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't...
And the shot! And
Oh,
he's
bro.
done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
It's Neymar! Off the post! And he's stuck it away! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Applies the finish! Oh, that
It will
was a
start play
brilliant
aggressively.
save.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This guy's good.
He's having a pop! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he was quick to react. Olise. And it's Kimmich. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better,
What?
can they get another?
75 minutes played.
I want to play aggressive.
He's going for goal! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Oh, he stole the
There
ball
could
from
be trouble
Neymar.
here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Guardiola can score. Did us auto free kick?
Guardiola!
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Guardiola is clearly kicking himself.
And the keeper's given it away. Aubameyang. Now it's Kimmich.
Ooh. Not assist pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a good ball.
All of a sudden,
Bit of an
anyone
appeal, but
have
nothing
phenomenal
doing.
pass there.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Olise. He's picked his way through. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Messi. Aguero.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Full added minutes have been indicated.
And they've got a throw. There will be 4 extra minutes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely. Aubameyang! That was superb goalkeeping.
Aubameyang.
And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Like and sub, guys. I'm pretty close to 1000k or 1k. 1000k. No.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Now it's Eto'o. Spread to the right. He has found the way through. Oh, good climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bangladesh with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive jump! He will be livid with himself.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Beckham. Kirkchu. Rijkaard. Neymar makes a dash for it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just
Takes a shot! Oh,
Bro, raise
split-second
it.
reaction.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
That was rage baiting.
And that has been cleared. Now then, the ball's come loose. Deftly away. Now it's Eto'o! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the
Wow.
composure to avoid him.
And here's Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Bangladesh have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Caught offside that time. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking here to chip it through. Nesta with the clearance. Referee's given a throw. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
2 added minutes.
Showing good feet. Eto'o, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So, into the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Batistuta! And it's come back out to him.
Ow!
And that's a sharp finish.
Those
They
two
are
five times.
right back in business.
And
The
that
same
comes
the
as a
best.
very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic
Wallah se
goalkeeping,
barabar,
but
se
even
sila
that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early
Same
age,
ka
Peter. It almost came as
Bhuja board
second
chhi
nature.
मैं
As such as the
irritated
keeper
उसमें
couldn't
आके
hold
पता
on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So they have it all to do again.
अरे
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's a sharp little ball here.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Rijkaard. Van Bouten. Lahm. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. And this is Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! And one more try!
why Ronaldo
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
should have wait there.
Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I hate this kind of passes. See, he just pass the ball and he opponent get and he score that. And no one is marking that pass. Hello, bro.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Idea review, okay. After this match, I'm gonna do.
Number 25, Pierre Aubameyang. Number 21, Michael Olise.
Looking for options for movement.
Messi. Coming
Oh,
on.
that's fabulous.
Number 22.
Great, goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's
And a chance!
No.
Could have won it there and
Why
then.
so rush?
He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Marino has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Look at the tries a shot! Wonderful Aguero! A finish of true class! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
5 minutes to add. Merino,
Run. Chale.
a probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's
Okay.
that. Paris Saint-Germain can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about.
बताओ भाई तुम्हारा आईडी बताओ. भाई तुम हो कि चले गए हो? మరి ఇంత మ్యాచ్ మార్చాము ఊసులు పడ్డారు. ନାଇଁରେ କଥା ମୁଁ କଥା ବୋଲେ ପଳଉଛନ୍ତି ଏତେ ଆବାଜ ଖରାପ ଅଛି କି ରେ? ଦେଖ ତ ଟିକେ ମାଇକ୍ ଏତେ ଖରାପ ଅଛି କି ମୋର? କଥା ହେଲେ ପଳଉଛୁ ସତରେ? କଥା ହେଲେ ପଳଉଛନ୍ତି ବୁଝା ପଡୁନି କିସ୍ତି କଣ ହେଇଥିବ? ହେଲେ ମାଇକ୍ ଆଣିଲେ ନୂଆ ମାଇକ୍ କିଣିଲେ କରିବେ ହେଲେ ଚଳିବ ଏତିକି ଆରେ କେତେଟା ଷ୍ଟ୍ରିମ୍ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଥାଉଛି ନା ମିଠା ବୋଲେ ମୁଁ ସ୍ୱିଟ୍ ଖାଇ ଖେଳିବାର ଅଛି ସକାଳୁ କର ସରିଲା ଆଜିର କାହାଣୀ ଖତମ.